Claude made them $27,793 a month with a product that took 18 minutes to make, apparently. So I checked. Because yes, I saw the thumbnail too. I saw the chart going straight up. I saw the digital products made with Claude promise. I saw the side hustles that pay more than a 9 to 5 videos. And I get why people click. When you are tired, busy, overwhelmed, or just trying to build something on the side, those videos are seductive. You think, wait, can it really be that easy? And then the second thought is worse. If it is that easy, why am I not doing it? So today we are checking the part those videos usually skip. Not because AI is useless, not because nobody makes money online, and not because digital products cannot work, but because there is a very big difference between making the product fast and building a business that actually makes people buy it. Welcome back to Smart AF. Let's check the receipts. The typical video goes something like this. I asked Claude to find me a profitable faceless business idea. Then Claude suggests something clean and shiny. A digital download, a printable, a coloring book, a Canva template, a print-on-demand product, a faceless YouTube channel. Then the creator says, I made it in 18 minutes, or 1 hour, or 1 afternoon. Then we see the numbers, revenue screenshots, sales notifications, a chart going up, a big number in the thumbnail. And suddenly the message becomes, look, AI did this. But did it? Or did AI create one piece of a much bigger system? Because creating a file is not the same as creating demand. Claude can help you write an ebook. ChatGPT can help you brainstorm a product. Canva can help you make templates. AI can help you generate ideas, outlines, descriptions, titles, and designs. That part is real. That part is useful. That part can absolutely save time. But a PDF sitting in your downloads folder is not a business. A coloring book nobody finds is not a business. A print-on-demand design with no traffic is not a business. A template with no audience, no problem, and no reason to exist is not a business. It is just a product-shaped object. And I say this with love because I have done it. I have watched those videos and thought, maybe I should just make an ebook or a random digital product. Why not me? So I started prompting. I started drafting. And right now, somewhere inside my Claude account, that draft is still sitting there, gathering digital dust. And I am not embarrassed about that, because the video made it look like the only hard part was starting. But yes, AI could give me words. Then reality arrived wearing ugly shoes. Because then I had to ask, is this actually good enough to sell? Who is it for? Why would they buy mine instead of the 1,000 other things already online? Where would the traffic come from? Do I want to build this business, or am I just chasing a shortcut because the thumbnail made it look easy? And that is when I realized something very important. The hard part was not getting Claude to write something. The hard part was making something worth finishing. The 18 minutes claim was making the product, not the business. I will say this again. The 18 minutes claim was making the product, not the business. And that is the context people needed before wasting a weekend creating something that was probably going to sit there, collecting digital dust. And we also need to talk about time. Because even with AI, building something solid still takes hours, real hours, not pretend internet hours. I spend a lot of my free time working on Smart AF. Some weeks it is 8 hours, some weeks it is 12, some weeks it is every random pocket of time I can find between work, kids, life, and trying to remember where I put my coffee. And it is still hard. So when a video makes it look like someone starting from zero can build something amazing with 1 hour a week, or even 5 hours a week, just because Claude gave them a workflow, I have questions. Yes, AI can reduce the time it takes to draft, organize, or brainstorm, but it does not remove the time it takes to think, choose, edit, test, learn, publish, fix, and keep going. Now, can someone make $27,000 a month with digital products? Yes. Can someone use Claude or ChatGPT to help them do it faster? Also, yes. Can one person build a profitable AI-assisted business over time? Absolutely. That is not the part I do not believe. The income might be real. The shortcut is what I am questioning. Because when someone says, I made this in 18 minutes, we need to ask, did they already have an audience? Did they already have trust? Did they already know the niche? Did they already know what people wanted? Did they already understand how to package an offer? Did they already have traffic? Because if the answer is yes, then the story is not, Claude made me rich in 18 minutes. The story is, I used Claude to create something quickly after I had already spent months, maybe years, building the audience, trust, and skills that make people buy. Very different bedtime story. And this is where beginners get hurt, because they are not just copying a product idea. They are copying a product idea without the context that made it work. So they make the ebook, they make the printable, they make the coloring pages, they make the template, they upload it somewhere. And then, nothing. No sales, no traffic, no magical passive income, just a Canva file and emotional damage. And then they think they failed. But maybe they did not fail. Maybe they were sold the easy part of someone else's business. That is why the question should not be, what AI side hustle can make me money fast? The better question is, what real problem can I help a specific person solve? Because if you start there, AI becomes much more useful. Instead of asking Claude, give me a business idea that makes $3,000 a month, ask, help me find a painful problem for this specific audience, pressure test whether they would care, and suggest a tiny way to test demand before I build the full product. That is a completely different use of AI, not magic vending machine. Thinking partner, not shortcut to income. Shortcut to clarity. Use AI to move faster, yes. Use it to brainstorm, outline, organize, rewrite, critique, and test angles. But do not confuse fast creation with fast demand. AI can help you make the thing. It cannot make people want the thing just because the thing exists. So before you spend your weekend building an ebook, coloring book, planner, print-on-demand shop, template, or digital download because a video made it look easy, pause. Ask better questions first. Who is this for? What problem does it solve? Why would they care today? What are they already buying? What would make your version different? How can you test the idea before building the whole thing? That is the difference between using AI like a magic trick and using it like a grown-up business tool. Very annoying, much less sexy, much more useful. And because I do not want to just complain and then disappear into the green glow, I made a free prompt guide to help you ask your AI tool better questions before you build the thing. Not magic questions, not make me $300 a day questions, not give me a $27,000 business in 18 minutes questions. Better questions that help you pressure test the idea, spot weak assumptions, think through realistic outcomes, and understand the probabilities before you waste a weekend building something nobody asked for. It is 5 practical prompts designed to help you use AI as a pressure tester, not a magic money machine. The link is in the description. And if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. The product can be made quickly. The business cannot. So yes, Claude can help. But no, Claude did not build the whole $27,000 business in 18 minutes. It made the fast part look fast. The rest still needs a human. One who checks the receipts. See you soon.
Thanks for listening. Now like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. I know you have something to say.